Police are trying to identify and find an armed attempted rape suspect who tackled a woman outside her apartment complex on Swiss Avenue in Old East Dallas. The man was seen on surveillance video trying to get into that apartment complex just before the attack. Fox 4's Deanna Zoga is on Swiss Avenue with more from the bystander who actually intervened. Deanna.
Well, Heather, you know, that woman was just walking to the front entrance of her apartment complex here when she told police that she encountered a man she did not know. She said the man turned, looked at her, smiled, and then just jumped on her. This was around 2 o'clock yesterday morning. No one was around, so as she fought him off, she began screaming for help, which did get the attention of a helpful neighbor.
So we're just glad that the Lord was watching over her in that moment and that we were there to help her.
From inside their apartment, a young couple looked out the window after hearing a commotion outside.
We looked down and realized this man had tackled her into the grass. And so as soon as we saw that, my wife looked at me and said, "You need to get out there right now."
Tate, who asked that we not use his full name, says he couldn't see exactly what was happening and wasn't sure what he would do once outside.
Yeah, it was surprising to me that
But he ran out anyway to intervene.
As soon as I opened the door and just yelled "hey" at him, he immediately got up and got out of there.
He threatened her with a weapon, but she continued to fight him off while screaming for help. A few seconds later, a concerned citizen who heard that cry for help thankfully responded, interrupted this offense, and the suspect fled the location. This is
The attacker, however, did not get away unnoticed. A surveillance camera inside the lobby of the apartment building captured this video of the predator moments earlier when police say he tried to get into the building. Video shows him punching buttons on the call box. He steps away as the victim walks up. The woman later told officers the man smiled at her before tackling her to the ground.
I honestly don't know what to make of that. It was clear that his intention was to attack her. If not her, perhaps someone else once he made his way inside.
The man never made it inside the building.
Our window literally faces the street. So
And looking back, Tate says he's glad he acted on his instincts and hopes others, when faced with a similar tough choice, would do the same.
I'm a human being, and in the moment there's some fear of, well, what could happen to me? But at the end of the day, I mean, I really do believe that part of being a good human and me as a Christian sharing the love of Christ and God's love is not just saying one thing with my mouth but not following it with my action.
So police have not said what that weapon was that was used in the attack. They say that is part of the investigation. Tate tells us that he thought this woman was very brave. She was obviously fighting this man off and had her wits about her enough to try and get someone's attention, which did work in this case. Tate also says that there was another neighbor who's in a unit a little bit further away on the second floor who also heard the noise, but it took him a little bit longer to get down here because he was further away. But someone else was on their way to help, which was good news to him. Heather,
Sure.
back to you.
All right, Jenna, let's talk about the video. I mean, it's helpful, but it's kind of hard to make out. Any indication that at least from what we could tell, that somebody was able to recognize this guy?
Well, you know, I just very briefly talked to apartment management here. They're sure that this guy does not live here. He's not a tenant, so there's no indication that he would have had any business here, that anybody recognizes him. That video is a little bit hard to make out, but there are a couple of distinctions that we can point out in that video that could help. Police say the man is about 5'10". He's young, in his early 20s. They want you to note those bright red shoes. Those are a bit unusual. This was again around 2 a.m. on Sunday. He was wearing denim shorts, a gray hoodie, and possibly some eyeglasses. Police think someone may have seen this guy walking around this area late Saturday night or early Sunday morning. That could give police some indication of where the man hangs out. So, Heather, they are looking for any tips at all that could lead them to identify this man and eventually arrest him.
All right. Deanna, I appreciate your coverage. Thank you.